You're so excited when you're trying to have a baby and it works. You start getting your ultrasounds and everybody gets excited around you. You start posting pictures. You might get maternity photos taken. And you start preparing the baby's room and so many things. There's so many things you prepare for, but one of those things that you can just never prepare yourself for is a diagnosis that your child might have Down syndrome. On August 5th, 2013, Benjamin James Freeman was born, and we were in love with him at first sight. But it wasn't long after that things started going wrong. We knew there was a strong possibility that Ben had Down syndrome, and after he was born and they tested his karyotype, we found out he did indeed have trisomy 21. He spent a week in the NICU. He had countless tubes coming in and out of him. He was jaundiced. There were so many problems, and our hearts were breaking watching our little man. But he was a trooper, and after 7 days, he came home. We started doing things that normal parents do, like learning how to change a diaper for the first time, since my husband and I had no idea how to do it. Giving him a bath, which is a lot scarier than you think it would be for first-time parents. And it's funny because when we had the Down syndrome diagnosis given to us, we were so fearful that it might change everything. We were afraid that the baby wouldn't be what we expected, that he would be sick all the time, that nobody would love him but us. And on Down Syndrome Day, World Down Syndrome Day, March 21st, 2014, 1 year and 2 days after we found out our Benjamin had Down syndrome, I want to create this video for all the mothers and fathers and family members out there that might be going through a potential diagnosis or a certain diagnosis of Down syndrome. See, I want you to understand what we didn't understand, is that getting that diagnosis doesn't mean anything.
Are you conducting an orchestra?
All it means is that your baby is going to have a third 21st chromosome. It doesn't mean that you're not going to love them. It doesn't mean that they're not going to be beautiful, that they're not going to smile, that they're not going to interact with you, that they're going to be any different than any other baby, that they're going to be loved any different than any other baby out there. When that child is handed to you and you're going to look at him or her and you're going to fall so in love. And yes, there's going to be problems. But for every problem, there's going to be something normal, like friendships that your child forms and milestones that your child hits. And you're going to be able to get pictures with them, and you're going to be able to have firsts like bath time and feedings, and you're going to be able to play with toys, and you're going to laugh. You're going to be so in love with that little boy or that little girl that you're not even going to understand how your heart has the capacity to love that much. I'm here to tell you that Down syndrome is nothing to fear. Down syndrome does not mean that everything you dreamed of is gone. It doesn't mean that your baby's not going to be perfect. All Down syndrome means is that your baby's going to be more beautiful. Your baby's going to teach you things about love and about life and about priorities and milestones that you never understood before. That child is going to be nothing less than your child. And I guarantee you that that little boy or girl is going to give you blessings in your life in ways you never thought possible. I love being a mom. Benjamin is our first child, and I can't imagine him any other way. Don't be afraid. It's not a death sentence. It doesn't mean your child's going to be sick all the time. In my opinion, it just means they're going to be a little bit more awesome.